quiet little airport in the middle of Texas lies something very unusual. An old 1940s-style hangar converted into a hotel, sitting right on the ramp. An aviation time capsule inspired by World War II, where staying the night is supposed to be an experience. My friend Neil and I are passing through in my Grumman Tiger, and we decided to check it out.
I googled the Hangar Hotel, and it turns out they had availability.
Is this hidden aviation gem actually worth flying to?
We snagged one of the 2 last rooms that were available.
There's only one way to find out. Let's go.
There it is, see? See the white building?
Neil and I are flying my new Grumman Tiger from California back to the East Coast, and today we're headed for Texas. We started the morning in Sedona, then flew 3 hours to Roswell, New Mexico for a quick fuel and bio stop before continuing east.
Look at all those. Yeah, so cool.
Now, we've got another 3-hour lag ahead of us to our final stop of the day, Gillespie County Airport, or Tango 82, in Central Texas, home of the Hangar Hotel.
Second leg of the day. Fly here in Texas, an hour and 26 minutes to go to Tango 82. Let's talk about that a little bit. So I hope I'm pronouncing the name of the city right, but it's like Fredericksburg in Texas. It's famous. It's just small, non-target airport, but it's famous for the Hangar Hotel. And what the Hangar Hotel is, it's literally a hotel that's built inside a hangar at the ramp. So you park your plane, walk into the hotel, and you stay there, which is super cool. It's actually a theme after the 1940s and World War II. Decoration inside is supposed to be really, really cool with all this memorabilia. And we were looking for a place to go in Texas. I googled Tango 82, the Hangar Hotel, and it turns out they had availability. We snagged one of the 2 last rooms that were available. Nice. And we're gonna, park our plane and walk into the hotel that's right there. I do hope that they have rooms with 2 beds. Otherwise, we'll have to share a king-size bed.
Where do you squawk 7700?
Wow, it's getting warm.
Yeah, because we're descending, dude. Yeah. Welcome to Texas, bro.
Despite the clear skies and great visibility, Neil and I were both having a hard time spotting the airport.
So see this S line of trees?
Yeah.
It's just past it, I think I see it. How many miles out are we now? 2.5?
9.
9?
Oh, it's farther out.
It's farther out.
Oh, let me call them.
Yeah, call it in.
Gillespie County traffic, Tiger 716 Echo Romeo is 8 miles to the west. We'll be doing a straight in runway 14 full stop, Gillespie.
There was no traffic in the pattern and we're pretty much set up for a long final for runway 14.
I'll follow this road here.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll lead it to the...
Yeah, because you're 6 miles out.
As soon as
and then you'll just be lined up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I see it. It's got to be that part, the thing over there.
There it is. See?
Yeah,
long runway?
Yeah. Say regional traffic, Skyline 82 Papa Charlie. We're about 5 mile final on that 16.
Gillespie County, Grumman 716 Echo Romeo, 4 miles to the west here. We're in an extended right base for runway 14, Gillespie. Put some flaps in here. Yeah. Prop full. And we'll make this Grumman style.
Oh, nice. Air conditioning.
Gillespie County, Grumman 716 Echo Romeo, short final 14. Gillespie. You made it to Texas.
Yeah.
Welcome to Texas, man. Welcome to Texas.
Our Hangar Hotel experience started right on the ramp with a warm welcome from other guests watching from the balcony. There's something special about parking your plane right in front of the place you're staying the night.
We made it to the Hangar Hotel. Park your plane and you go to that hotel. It's how far it is. And you can see there's a balcony here. There's people like watching planes and come and go. I don't personally know if there's another hotel located on the field, on the ramp at an airport elsewhere. So I'll take this as the only one until somebody proves me wrong.
A mere 25 paces separate the weary traveller from aircraft to accommodation, perhaps the shortest hotel transfer known to man. And upon entering the Hangar Hotel, one quickly realizes this is no ordinary roadside establishment. No, this is an aviation time capsule, a lovingly curated tribute to the golden age of flight, when air travel was glamorous and men routinely crossed continents guided mostly by whiskey compasses and optimism. Every corridor, every photograph, every carefully preserved relic tells a story from aviation's past. Some tales belong to individuals of considerable notoriety. The rooms themselves are spacious and surprisingly comfortable, each offering a commanding view of the ramp below. But the true jewel of the Hangar Hotel lies just beyond the door, the balcony. A sanctuary from which one may observe the majestic choreography of general aviation, as pilots wrestle crosswinds, taxi with questionable precision, and attempt to look professional during shutdown procedures. And as the Texas sun slowly disappears beneath the horizon, one begins to understand the peculiar charm of a place like this. For here, aviation is not merely transportation. It is the entire journey. And beyond the hotel itself, the experience continues outside. Guests arriving by automobile are welcomed by ample parking, and by a beautifully preserved Douglas C-47 standing guard near the entrance like a retired old war veteran. A subtle reminder that this entire place exists because of aviation's past. One final detail worth noting. The Hangar Hotel is an adults-only establishment, which means that for one brief evening, the atmosphere remains wonderfully calm, quiet, and almost suspiciously civilized.
I wish we could have spent more time here, but Neil and I still had a long journey ahead of us. And even though our stay was short, it was long enough to realize just how unique this little airport hotel really is. Because the more time we spent here, the more we found ourselves asking the same question. Why don't more airports have places like this? As we departed, we couldn't help but let the imagination run wild. What would a true aviation resort look like? Now, I'm no hotel designer, and definitely not an architect. But I do know a thing or two about graphic design, so I used it to help bring my idea of the ultimate aviation-themed destination to life. Imagine a place designed entirely around the experience of flying. Think hangar-inspired boutique hotel rooms, ramp-side aviation diners, an observation deck overlooking the runway, a plane-shaped pool, static aircraft displays, and even a small aviation museum. Maybe even a retired airliner converted into a restaurant. And an open-air theater for you to watch that movie for the 1000th time. A place where the airport itself becomes part of the destination, and one that welcomes all the family you can bring on your plane. I know. That's just wishful thinking. But hey, a pilot can dream, right? I'm just glad places like the Hangar Hotel actually exist. And even more glad that I got to experience it for myself. The first of many visits, because I'll definitely be coming back.